Okay, take 4. I'm a little bit tongue-tied today. I don't know why. Anyway, here we go. I made this pendant a couple of days ago, and it got some attention in the Facebook groups, and I've been asked by a few people to make a tutorial, so I thought I would. This pendant is a blend with Cernit hematite, silver, and pearl. And then I put it on a black backing, and then I used a heat gun to semi-cure the top layer, and then I pulled it a little bit, and that just gave it the crackle effect. This pendant, it has a hidden tube bail in my little logo there. Okay, but what I'm going to do a little bit different is I'm going to add a little bit of this black, which will be translucent, and this charcoal black from MeySpring. This stuff is fantastic. This is the best mica powder ever. I'm going to mix this into the translucent, which will give me this here. Again, it's got a bit of a sheen to it. I didn't want to use just straight out black. I thought about using Cernit pearl and black, but the pearls, it has kind of like little colorful colored flakes in it, and I didn't want any color in it. I want it to be kind of just silver or metallic-y. So I'm going to mix some of that into this, and we have just a real thin line here, which is a little bit darker up here. Okay, here I'll show you. This is old. This is hematite, and you can see the plasticizers have separated. So this needs a lot of conditioning. The Cernit translucent is very soft. It should help with conditioning it again. If not, I will add a little bit of Cernit softener, but I don't think I really have to. Okay, so, and again, I have a little bit of translucent with the pearl, with the silver, and of course with hematite. I always mix a little bit of translucent in with my metallic and pearl clays, because I find that adding that little extra bit of translucent lets the light kind of bounce about, and then the mica particles aren't so compacted, and then it just gives it the piece just a nicer look. That's what I think anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna go and condition and mix up my clays, and then when we come back, we will do the blend. Okay, I got them all rolled out, mixed together and rolled out. These are rolled out on number 2. I didn't have to work too hard actually with the hematite. I didn't have to add any softener. Okay, so now we're going to do a blend. Now normally you would do a Skinner blend or a teardrop blend, but I'm just going to put the strips next to each other. Now this is going to be a bit wide, so I'm going to cut this in, oh, I guess about there. I'll save that. I'm just very slightly laying it on the clay. Like that. And I want to use jagged edges because it just adds to the, it makes the blending a little bit easier. Sorry, easier. And then just a tiny smidgen of the black. Get my roller. Okay, so perfect. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to pass this through the pasta machine this way. I'm going to fold it and make sure the colors are lined up, and put it through the pasta machine again this way. I'm going to start on a 0, and I'm going to go down to a number 3. And that's the number 3, I believe, is the fastest way to blend. Okay, so I'm going to go do that. I reckon it's going to take me probably about 20 passes. But anyway, I'll come back and I'll let you know how long it took. Okay, I have this blended now. This is blended. It's on a number 3, and I passed this through the pasta machine 23 times. And here's the black I have rolled out on a number 2. Okay, now because we're going to use a heat gun and we're going to semi-cure the clay, you cannot use the clay again. So I'm going to be just about precise of how much clay I need, because I don't want to ruin any and throw any away. So I'm going to do a square pendant for this one, because we already have a circle. And I'm thinking, sorry, I need to hold this up. I want to get as much dark in as possible. Because I'm going to be stringing it from here. So I think that's probably good. So I'm going to put a little mark. I'm just going to cut around it. I'm going to cut around it. Okay. Now, get our black. Stretch it a little bit. Now, this black is very soft, and this is what's going to give us the really cool effect when we crackle it and start to pull it apart. Okay, so make sure there's no air bubbles or air pockets. Okay, cut off our excess. Okay, now we're ready for the scary part, the heat gun. Right, I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to get the heat gun all set up, and then we're going to make some cracks. Okay, I'm all set up. I have my tile here that I use with my heat gun. I have the pendant here. Now, I want to be careful when I'm doing the pearl. I don't want to scorch it, so I'm going to I'm going to have to be careful. Right, okay, come on, stick down. All right, my heat gun only has one setting, okay, but there we go. And I'm not holding it in one place for long. You've got to keep it moving when you will burn your clay. Okay, now you can see the clay has lost a little bit of its shine, so that's a good sign that it's curing. I can feel, yeah, I can feel that it's quite hard. So let's give it a try. Here we go. I'm going to do a bit more. Now this is, look at the difference now. It maybe for my other pendant I had it a thinner veneer than the backing, but the black's not really coming through. The silver's still coming through, the hematite. Anyway, I don't care, that's fine, it'll work. Right. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm happy enough with that. Pull it a bit. A little bit of black there. Yeah, that's okay. The tricky part is actually, when I'm going to put it on the silicone egg poacher to dome it. That will be the tricky part. Anyway, okay. So now to cut out our shape, you really want to put this, and we have to put a backing on it. You can see how how dimpled the clay is. Let me see where I want it. Like that. So this top corner. Put it down, because if you're going to cut from the top, the front to the back, it'll just crack. It'll crack quite badly, the veneer. So I'm going to go, I don't know exactly. I think I'm fine with that. And I'm going to push really, 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 really hard. I need my helper. Really push hard. Almost there. You know, I'm kind of, I'm just going to pull it down. I'm kind of thinking if I should have put, see the dry clay? This is no good anymore, right? I'm wondering if I should put some mica powder in there. No, I'm okay with it like that. I'm okay with it like that. All right, so take it out. Get our mold. And again, I'll have to do my logo at another time. Put it on. Well, I always have such a hard time centering things, or on this in particular. That's good enough. Now I'm pressing very gently. Coaxing the soft black clay to stick to the silicone egg poacher thingy. I don't know how tacky if that clay is tacky enough for mica powder. I don't think it is. I don't know why I'm worrying. I know it's going to come out just fine now that it's cut. I'm very happy with it. I don't like it as much as I like the first one, because I really like the black. And again, you just cannot control the cracks. Now, Jess Spin Tutorials probably can control the cracks. She's like the heat gun queen of Crackle. In fact, I recommend you go watch one of her videos. She's got a great video. I think it's a recent video explaining how to do a different types of crackle. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm going to put that in the oven for 40 minutes at 130, which is Cernit's recommended temperature. And then when it comes out, I'm going to give it a sand and a buff. No, a sand, a gentle sand. And then after, I'm going to come back and put a backing on it. It's a bit lopsided, but I'm okay with that because I'm going to put some, I'm going to have to fill in the cracks, fill in the little dimples on the back and then put a backing on it. Okay, I'm rambling. Right, I'm going to go put this in the oven. Here's what it looks like up close. Some may like this better than the other one. It's not so much black. Some may not. Anyway, okay, here we go. I shall be back once it's out and sanded. Okay, I want to pop on real quick. She's out of the oven. This is what it looks like. Now, I just want to point out there is a metallic or a pearl film over this. Even if you're going to resin, you really want to sand down your piece a little bit because it will really enhance the metallic and the brilliance of it. Anyway, I'm going to give the edges a really good sand, very good sand, and then I'm going to very gently, very gently, in a circular motion, starting at 320 grit, sand the front. Try to get this a little bit more level. Yeah, it's a bit misshapen, but I think I can work with it. I think I can make it better. All right, anyway, I'm going to sign off now and I will come back in the morning and then we'll put a backing on it. Okay, see you in a bit. See you tomorrow. Okay, can you see the difference, what I mean by the film? Here's it sanded up to 1,200 and then I just gave it a quick buff with my Dremel-like tool. Yeah, I really like this. Where I went wrong, well, actually not, I didn't go wrong. Where I did different, I think, is that my veneer layer was thicker than my previous pendant. And that's why when the top part semi-cured, it's still showing the veneer color and not the black underneath. Anyway, so that's that one. In the meantime, I mixed up another one. This is with Sculpey Bronze, Cernit Pink Gold, and Cernit Pearl. And I have this on, going to put it on a white backing. This is Cernit White with just a little touch of gold just to take the starkness, the white starkness out. Right. So now this this is rolled out at number 4. So I think we may get a better crackle with the white showing. All right, that is down nice and good. I'm going to cut off my excess. All right. Now, again, for the scary part. Heat gun, Crackle. I'm just gonna give this a quick burnish on. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's good. And it's hot. So I'll leave it a second now. Oops. All right. It's a little hot, hold on. Okay, I want this to be the top, I think, and this to be the bottom. Because normally if I had this on the top, then it just looks like it's going to be shaded down anyway, but I want a reverse shade, if you would. So I'm just now going to start pulling. Did I crackle it? Did I cook it too much? I think I did. Okay, we're going to do it this way. All right, okay. That's why I did the other pendant. I well use the heat gun. Then I pull it apart to let the very soft, well in this case white, but in the other pendant dark, come through. Now what I'm going to do actually is get my roller. Oh, not the one I wanted, but all right. Again, I'm not 100% happy with this, but we're going to go with it. Oh, I think I messed this one up. Regardless, I'm gonna give it a go. Like I said, once the clay is been heat gun like that, you can't redo it. Where do I want it? I want it more down at the bottom here. Okay. I'm gonna cut here with my trusty helper. Again, I think this one just a little bit too much. Where are you going? Okay, now to coax it onto my doming thing. That looks good. I'm gonna be a little bit rougher now with this. Because I want this to stick down. An area here. Gosh, we're quite warm here. We're 38 degrees, and I just turned my air conditioning unit off so I could, so you guys could hear me. I'm suffering now. Okay, I can clean this up. I can do like just a smear on the sides. But I like that actually. It's not what I was going for, but I really like it. I might try to pinch this. That's a bit too much. Where's my where's my blade? Again, with a good sand, I can get all this looking good. All right, I'm gonna get this in the oven, and I'm going to sand and buff it like I did with this one. And then I'm gonna choose which one I want to put a backing on and finish on camera. Okay, so I will see you in a little bit. Okay, I decided to work, well, actually, I decided to work with this one here. This one was a disaster. Oh, I was gonna put it in the bin, but I just filled the cracks in with the white clay. And put a backing on it and my little logo, and I've yet to string it up. But this, I was gonna throw it out. It was just, it was not good, but I think I saved it okay. And again, we'll see now after I finish it up completely. Okay, so this one I really like. I've gone ahead, I put a backing on. This took me forever, absolutely forever. It was just a backing was on a number 4, and I just textured it and pushed it in all the little holes, all the divots that were in the back. With this hair thing you put in your hair to make a nice big bun. Anyway, and then I just did just a smear on the sides. So here it is. Okay, now I've gone ahead and took a little bit of painter's tape, and then I positioned my lines. I want my bail. Oh, sorry, I'm going to do a tube bail. I'm going to put my bail just above this line here. So I've had this sitting now. This is rolled out on number 3, but then to match the texture of the back, I textured it again here. So it's probably closer to a number 4 now than a 3. And this has been sitting on the paper for a good half an hour, because I'm adamant I do not want this sticking to my stick. And my stick, I have put Vaseline, and then I coated the Vaseline in baby powder. So we'll see if that's going to work. Right, so let me just judge how much I need here. I'm of course going to cut extra. Clean side of my knife. Give myself a bit extra there. Okay. Dun, dun. Nope. This way. There we go. Okay, now wrap it around gently. Find our registration mark. There. I'm not bothered about, oh, it's not sticking, yay. I'm not bothered about the seam on the bottom because I'm going to put that on the, it'll be on the bottom. Okay, what I have to do now is I need to cut the excess. Again, this stick is roughly, I'd say it's probably 3.5 or 4 millimeter, which works perfectly for me, because I usually use a double or triple 2 millimeter Buna cord, or I use a 3 millimeter, what is it, a 3 millimeter leather cord. Okay. Now where's my pendant? Here it is. I'm gonna put a slight, I'm gonna get my, where's my little leather piece? Here it is. Put this in. I like to form it around here. As long as it can go, it can move. All right. Okay, now I'm going to get liquid clay. I'm just going to use Sculpey because it's closest to hand. Into a bowl. And so it's a bit difficult for me to see because the light is not in the right place. Oop. And now I'm leaving that little center part empty because I'm going to put a dab of, oh, I don't want that seam there. A dab of crazy glue. Where is it? Super glue, sorry. I called it crazy glue. Whoop. That just helps to hold it in place while I'm fiddling around with it. This one's actually quite a bit big, but that's okay because I think I might do a triple cord on this one. I'll see now once this is baked and I play around with it. Okay, now I'm going to take a bit more of this glue, the liquid clay. And just brush. Okay, put this back in again. Looking in the mirror, yeah. I think that'll be fine. And see, if I didn't put the super glue down, I couldn't do that, huh? Now, you can, this is leather. If you wanted to, if you had one, you could leave this in and put it in the oven, but I don't tend to because it ends up just weakening the leather, and I want to keep my little leather cord. Right, okay, I'm gonna go put this in the oven now for, I'd say half an hour. Half an hour. Then I'm going to give this a wee sand, polish the front, finish sanding, buffing and polishing the front, and then I'll come back and we'll put it on a cord of some type. Okay, so I'll see you when this is out of the oven. Or no, I'll see you when this is sanded. Right, so it is the next day and it has been sanded, buffed, and polished. And I have to say I'm quite happy with the way this one turned out. Again, the tube bail is a little bit big, but it suits my purpose here because I've put 3 2mm Buna cord through it, and they fit just perfectly. Not too snug and not too loose. And I went ahead and did 1/2. I just put a cone end cap on with hair. And I was going to do the other side, the other side here on camera with you. Okay, so what I did was I just super glued just the very tips, just to help me out. Then I took, this is an 18 gauge, no, it's a 0.8mm, which is a 20 gauge wire. I just put a little hook in it, and I'm just going to hook it in here. There we go. Now, I'm going to have to bring my, move my light so I can see, but it also has a magnifying glass, so bear with me. The light is going to change, but I need it to see. Okay, so I'll get my glue. It's not coming out. Look. Now it's coming. I just want to make sure that's in there. And it is. I'm just going to put some glue all around the cords. And I don't want too much, because I don't want it running out through the cone end. Okay, put the top back on. Okay, now I'm just gonna slide this on, and then with my pliers, give it a good tug. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Put my light back. All right, let that dry a minute. I'm just gonna fold that over. So now with this one, I just took this and I did a loop around the needle nose pliers and then 2 wraps. So I'm just gonna leave this for a second. No, I think it's fine. Okay. So now I just went like this. Where's my mark? Here. So I want it to be the same size as the other one. And just wrap it around. And then one, too. And little, sorry, I'm mumbling here. My little snippers. Tighten it up. It's bent a little bit. And she's sticking out a little bit. It's no good. We can't have her sticking out. That's better. Okay. Now, so that's that. So now I'm going to, how do I do this? I put it this way. I always put the lobster clasp on the right because I'm right-handed. So if I can try to see without my magnifying glass. Boink. There we go. I like to have it going down. Voila. Sorry guys, I need my thing again. And there. And now I have a 4-centimeter extension chain with a little spiky detail. And I have an oval jump ring. Don't know why my hands are so finicky today. Maybe I had too much coffee. Okay, there we go. That is on. Where's my end here? And put it together. Give it a wiggle. And voila. Yeah. There we go. I'm really happy with this one, I have to say. Right, so I am going to come back for the show and tell because I have the other one, the small one with the white, and then I did another one as well. Okay, here we are at show and tell. Okay, the reason for this tutorial, this video, was this pendant. And I love this one. I really, really do. What I love most about it is this line here. I tried to recreate this and I did not. I probably can't. I know I can't recreate it exactly. But anyway, I did try. But I understand now a lot more about the Crackle technique and how this looks and how it all works. Okay, and how to play around with it. So that was the first one. And this is the one we made together. Now, I really do like this one. I really do. And I'm happy that I added that little bit of black, the translucent with the black mica powder. I'm very happy I did that. What I've learned is that basically, remember I said I don't want to put too much heat on the pearl. I don't want to scorch it. Well, look at the pearl. It has nice fine cracks. And the heat was concentrated on the darker section, and that is cured more, and that's where you have the more the bigger cracks. So that's that. Also, I didn't get the black except for this little part here underneath because I think my veneer was too thick. If I had done a thinner veneer, then possibly the black would have come through like in the original pendant. Anyway, there it is. You've already seen. There's the back, and the triple 2mm Buna cord with the cone end caps. Again, I do really like this one. Then we did this one here, the little one. This was hard. This was going to be a disaster, or it was a disaster, but I persevered. I put some clay in the cracks. I gave it a really good sand. This has been sanded, buffed, and polished, and I really like it. I do really like this one. This is on a 2mm, a 2mm Buna cord, but it's just doubled up. So I just put it through there, and there we go. And this is new. I got this yesterday in the post just in time to do my cording. This is rosy brown Buna cord, so it gives it more of a little bit of a feminine touch, I think. Oh, and there's the back. Okay, and then the third one I did off camera is a bit different again. Oh yeah, again the Sculpey bronze, Cernit pink gold, and the Cernit pearl. This one I made it. I think I did this veneer on a number 4. Again, the white didn't come through. It came through here, but what I did differently with this one is that after I stretched it out a bit, then I used the roller, and so it's a bit more even. The crackage is a bit more even. Again, sanded, polished, and buffed. I like this one, and there's the back. Okay, and then both the pink ones have a little white jade bead on them. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to say this week I've been thinking about it for a while, and this week I actually went ahead and I created a Facebook group for you guys. Basically, YouTube, I mean, it's fine. I'll find and Danny to watch me and talk to me, but I don't get to see any of your work, right? And if I influenced you, or if if you want to recreate something that I made in my tutorials, then I would really love to see your work. And so I thought by creating a Facebook page for my YouTube followers was a great way where I can see your work and connect with you. Anyway, I'll leave a link in the comments, or not, in the comments, and also in the description box below. And I hope you'll join, and I hope you'll share your photos, your creations. Okay. So yes, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. I did. I learned something as well. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's really important that you do subscribe. If you like this, please hit the like button. If you really liked it, you could hit that real big thanks button. That would help you with materials. That would be great. And also, please leave a comment down below. It would really help me with the YouTube algorithm. So the more comments I get, the more interest YouTube has in showing around my video. Okay, well, that's that for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.